Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah, amma ba'd, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You know your voice is lower than it was on the sound check.
So, should I speak louder?
Speak louder, please, brother.
Okay. So, hey.
Hi.
It's been a solid little while since we did the previous one.
A week.
Yeah, I mean...
But a lot's happened.
Yeah.
A lot's happened.
A lot's happened and it feels like it. Anyways. So yeah, this is the official Sunnah Match podcast, episode number 3 of relationship goals.
What's something to show today?
Go for it.
So basically, one of the brothers was outside with his motorbike.
Yes.
And he's trying to fix it.
Yes.
So I saw him from the window of the office, like really putting in effort.
Struggling.
So as I looked down at him putting in bare effort, he was like, "Does anyone feel strong today?" That's what he said.
Oh, he actually said, "You want to feel strong?"
No, he said, "Does anyone feel strong today?"
Oh, okay.
He said, "Does anyone feel strong today?" So I was like, "Bro, you know what it is? I've been out of shape for a good few years. I tried to get into shape January times, and then Corona season came. So I'll be honest, bro. I'm not trying to embarrass myself, pretend to be strong right now. I know what time of the week it is for me. So I come down, and he's like proper. He's a young, strong brother.
He's trying to turn something.
He's trying to turn this his wrench.
Yeah.
There's a nut he's trying to turn.
Yeah.
Right. So, sorry, I'm still.
That's fine. I can tell you. You're coming off this high. It's beautiful. Let's hear
so
it.
as I'm seeing it, I'm seeing his veins popping out his arm. He's trying to turn it. So I thought, bro, he can't do it. Young, strong brother, lambatic. Me, old brother, grey hairs on my beard. It's not gonna happen anytime soon. So I went to the masjid to pray. I come back, he's still doing it, but you know what it is? It's just the man in you.
Yeah, of course.
You're like, let me try.
Let me just, just see if I still got it.
Yeah, you know the ones.
Yeah.
So I position myself. Do you know what it is? Brains overborn as well, you know them ones? I didn't just go into it straight. I got the angle right, everything. I felt it, put it in there. This thing weren't moving. Suddenly, out of nowhere, it started to move. And even the brother was like, Allahumma barik.
Yeah,
like, he was like, yo, what's going on? You know, man? Alhamdulillah. I did it.
You felt good inside.
I felt so good.
Yeah. If you're a single brother, you would have been there like, marry me now.
Yeah, no, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. But even like me, I'm like, married brother.
Yeah.
And I still got it.
Allahumma barik.
I'm saying I'm 30 years old.
Fair enough.
I eat chips every day.
Wow. Chips every day.
Almost every day. Baby,
Wow.
yeah. I still got it. Imagine if I just got back into shape. I've got energy right now. I'm sorry. I can't.
Wow, no.
Not only that, then
I think
after
great.
the cameraman was making a big mistake.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
you had to just.
I had to show him
Show him what's up. No, brilliant.
I'm thinking, what else? What other great conquest is waiting for me today? That Allah is just going to allow me to just
take care of that one as well, inshallah. All right, maybe it's this podcast.
Have you got any strong brothers on Sunnah Match for the sisters?
I mean, I hope so. There's loads of brothers who.
The Prophet says, "Strong believers more beloved to Allah than weak believer."
We got a descriptor in there. It's athletic is one of them.
Athletic.
That's one of the ones that brothers typically try to.
Oh, we've got some athletic brothers, yeah.
Yeah, we've got some athletic.
Are they all Somali?
No, I think some of them are Somali. Some of them are Bangladeshi.
Bengali, yeah, Bengali's athletic.
Yeah,
Bengali's athletic.
We've got a couple Pakistani guys, but
really,
yeah, I mean,
even with all that curry and that.
I mean, maybe.
Really, aloo pakora, roti chapati, and the athletic.
Allah knows.
You see this brother right here.
Yeah.
He told me if he wrestled me, he'd beat me.
Oh really? Oh,
Yeah.
subhanallah.
Do you remember what happened in Knowledge?
He's good, I'm not gonna lie. He's good, yeah.
Do you remember what happened in Knowledge Con?
I do remember.
That brother caught me slipping.
Vividly.
Shall I tell you what happened? Yeah, you see that match. Shrewsbury I lost. I have to take it like a man. I did have him at one point, but you know what was my concern was my kufi was gonna come off the whole time. You know that was my concern.
Yeah, I know.
So you know what I'm gonna do? Next Knowledge Con, I'm
You're gonna get one that just.
No, I'm just gonna shave my head.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna
Like
get a kufi that like.
No, I'm just gonna shave my head.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
And I did.
Show them
I
what's
have to prepare now for Knowledge Con. This Knowledge Con, I want to like smash the mats. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I love it. Why not?
Why are you trying to talk?
It's gonna be me next.
Why are you talking nice to me? You were talking quite early.
I mean,
he was telling me about how he's gonna lay me out.
I didn't say lay you out.
What'd you say?
Didn't say that at all. No, I just said, look, this is what I said. I said, bro, you should like let's get in some, sparring training kind of.
No, you said something like you're gonna get laid out.
I didn't say that at all. You said that to me. You said that to me.
No,
you were like, no.
I said,
oh, bro, I will have you up.
Yeah.
No, he said on your wedding day.
Yeah, I said on your.
Yeah, I was like, bro.
You said what? You're gonna get
banged.
banged. Yeah, you said you're gonna get murked. That's what you said. You're gonna get murked.
Yeah.
I said on your wedding day. You know why? Because on your wedding day you can't lose.
Yeah, of course.
If you lose on your wedding day, Bro, that's it. The
Bro,
first
wedding
day
day
your
is-
wife
I'm
sees
calling-
you and she sees you get murked
No, it's not gonna
by a
happen.
brer
Not gonna happen.
with grey hairs on his beard. And
Not gonna
he tells you he eats chips every day. He ain't had a protein shake for years. He had a protein shake for years, and he laid you out.
Fine, it's fine. It's happen. It's not gonna happen.
It's gonna be dangerous.
It's not gonna happen.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ah, do you want to do it?
I'm more than happy. More than happy.
Subhanallah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say anyone because obviously anyone's a bit big, but
No, you know
let's just say
what it is.
the challenges can come and challenge.
I
on
was
that day,
deep. I
inshallah.
was deep in something the other day, yeah, and I really want to know if this is true or not.
Okay.
Because obviously we grew up on a. Wow, this is so off topic.
Go
We're
on.
gonna go into relationship goals in a second, but I grew up thinking like we grew up like watching cartoons, and stuff from movies and whatnot, where this weak, timid guy can take out like
Yeah.
the bulldozer guy. But then I started to realize, looking into it more, the science behind it. Is there really such a thing as like an unrestricted height and weight disadvantage? Meaning that if there is a person who's a certain size and a certain weight, you're just not going to beat them. Or can you have...
It depends what your...
Like, can you...
Okay, this is going so off topic, but if you want me to explain, I can tell you what I know.
Explain it. And I'll tell you,
Okay.
and I'll tell you why the question... Let me tell you why the question popped into mind.
Go on.
Because there was this man
Yeah.
who had a sex change and he joined the women's MMA team.
Yeah.
And he started beating the women.
Beating the snot out of these girls, yeah.
Yeah, as in not the encouraging.
No, of course not. No, they're definitely not. I'm just saying that, yeah, it was a thing where there was a guy.
And then they were talking and then they were saying this is so unfair because he's a man.
Yeah.
Even if he had a sex change or whatever have you.
Yeah. That was my mistake, by the way. In that video, I said it was in the UFC.
Yeah, it was in the UFC.
It was in
But
the
he's got a certain bone
I was trying to say
density.
MMA, yeah.
He's got a certain bone density,
Yep.
which, and the guy who was explaining it was an MMA expert.
Yeah.
And he was saying, this is my expertise. Because you could bring the most skilled woman
Yeah.
to the fight, and an average trained guy is going to basically annihilate that.
Okay, I don't know
that
about average
contest.
trained guys, but a guy who
That's
has
what he was saying.
You mean average trained, not average guy?
No, not average guy, but average
100%.
trained.
Yeah,
He's not the top of the males division,
yeah.
but he's average in the males
Yeah,
division.
yeah.
He can take out the woman who's at the top of the women's division. Why? Because he's got bone density.
There's bone density.
He's got
muscle density as
muscle
well.
density.
Yeah, he's got actually more
Do you
strength
understand?
in him.
So
yeah,
I was
certainly.
saying that. So does that just mean that there's always gonna be a height/weight disadvantage?
It depends what you're talking about. If you're talking about striking, then yeah, definitely, 100%.
So then
there's
how
definitely
how am I ever supposed
height-weight
to like
advantage.
like my point is, can I ever like murk a giant can I ever
potentially.
train to the point where, because that's a bit demotivating. I can't.
Are you
lie.
talking about you got two different people? Both of them are trained fighters, and one guy's bigger and one guy's smaller.
Yeah.
Or are you talking about a situation where a guy's a smaller guy
they're
and
both
he's trained and the other guy's
like
untrained?
you see when I jump into anything, whether I become the best or not,
Yeah.
the way I challenge myself and the way I do it is I say I'm gonna be the best.
Okay.
Whether I get it or not
Yeah.
is irrelevant.
Yeah.
It's just that what helps me motivate to go in there is like I'm gonna be the best. So I try to imagine a situation where I have a target and it always has to be the best target, like
Yeah.
the highest target, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna imagine like some big show, bruh. Do you understand? And me scrapping him and taking him out. But if that's not realistic, then that's gonna really, I don't know how to motivate myself.
So
Because I can't.
there's all sorts of things that you can learn in fighting. One thing's distance control. That's typically what you'd have to do with a guy who's bigger or stronger than you, because you don't want to be within striking
But
distance.
how can I? So my point is, can I lay him out? Yes or no?
Potentially.
Like I'd have to use a
I mean,
weapon.
no, I mean, you have to position your advantages in that fight and only strike when you have an advantage.
Stuff a lot back
You know,
in the day we saw
it's
I'm
all-
not saying
basically, it's all sorts of stuff. The point I'm making is it's possible. It just depends how trained you are, how skillful you are in that situation. If you got two average guys who neither of them have learned how to fight, and you got one guy who's bigger,
'Cause
and
I can
stronger,
imagine
yeah,
that-
he's going to beat this guy 9 out of 10 times, 100%.
Really?
But if you got two guys who are trained fight, another thing about fighting is that you learn to predict things based on somebody's fighting discipline. Do you get it? So like, if there's a guy who's, he's fought this way, etc., and when you get into that altercation with him, you can sort of tell, okay, he's got a boxing background, he's got this kind of background, whatever. You can sort of expect what he's gonna do. You can prepare for that. But that's a different setting altogether. I don't even know.
No, but
what
I'm
relevance
no,
this
but
has.
I'm talking
But-
about like, you know, when you walk confident, like, bro, I'm ready.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. As in,
but you can never really have that confidence. I'm ready
course
for
not.
anyone.
Of course
because
not. No, you can't. No, that's dangerous,
That's a
man.
bit sad.
No, there's nothing sad about that. That's you being real about the situation. That's you
So
understanding.
how
your
does anyone ever get
limitations.
arrogant and cocky?
They're ignorant.
Huh?
They're ignorant.
So you're telling me you don't want to have them strongman contests. You're telling me that guy actually is strongest man in the world.
So that's a different setting, innit? That's a specific controlled movement where the guy is like they have. Yeah, in essence, yeah, you could say he's the strongest guy in the world specifically for that thing because those competitions invite people to come and compete.
I think there is a way for a person to totally annihilate a person who's taller than them, bigger than them, more dense than them. Probably is down to dhikr.
Okay.
Like the Prophet ﷺ, was well built, but he wasn't like built like a tank. He was quite, like well proportioned, but he wasn't like he wasn't like the size of Umar ibn Khattab radiyallahu ta'ala anhu.
Okay.
Like the Prophet ﷺ, he was the toughest in battle. The companions would fight behind him. Ali said would fight behind him, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. You don't fight behind someone unless you.
Of course not. Yeah.
It's for protection and some kind of safety. So, and of course, Ibn Taymiyyah was not a very massive man. He was just medium. Yeah. But he was a formidable foe on the battlefield. And they say it was down to the dhikr he would do.
Makes sense.
When you do istighfar, Allah said to the people of Ad, do istighfar, Allah will increase you in your strength. That's my only hope then.
That definitely.
To go gym, smack protein, and just do mad istighfar.
Yeah, perfect. I like it.
No, because I can imagine that, like, obviously it's illegal to do these things and whatnot, and it's haram to obviously, but I can imagine when people jump to that, bro, if that's the case, I'm picking up a weapon.
I mean, you shouldn't.
No, of course.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about the mentality of people.
Yeah, of course.
I was like, I'm going to pick up a weapon.
You have another different, greater weapon.
Which is what?
Dhikr. Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah, that's great. That's
slightly depressing, can't lie.
Why?
It's just
Do you think there was like in...
I thought it was like a hack. Like
No.
You might. To be honest, but I'm quite big though. Alhamdulillah. I know my posture's bad in videos. I look sometimes shorter than you.
Yeah.
But like I'm basically 6 foot.
Okay. Cool.
So, my really struggle will be with a guy that's 6'5".
Okay. But he's really tall.
He's 6'6". He's actually 6'6". We call him 6'5".
Yeah.
He's actually 6'6".
He's freakishly big, innit? Like, I'm not saying that to disparage him. Allah Akbar, sick guy. But I'm saying in terms of the normal distribution of height, the height of males in the world, he's on the other side of that scale. You're not going to meet many people at his height. Is what I'm trying to say to you.
But then you just don't want to be caught out. Like you just one time it just rolls up to you.
Yeah.
But if you're doing dhikr, it's calm.
Yeah.
Inshallah. Okay, let's start the podcast. Basically, the point we were trying to make was that we got strong brothers on Sunnah Match for the sisters.
Yeah, exactly. That was the point. That was the point. We got strong brothers on Sunnah Match.
Athletic. What else?
Muscular. We got stocky. We got a whole bunch of different descriptions.
So do we have quite a lot of muscular? Do we have quite a lot of?
Yeah, we got.
Athletic?
I mean, typically, or there's like average kind of guys, which they typically just choose the word average. Yeah, strong brothers on Sunnah Match for the sisters, inshallah. Hey, by the way, actually, no, I was going to go down another tangent. I was going to talk about girls and fitness and so.
Are there athletic sisters on Sunnah Match?
I mean, I don't know because athletic is not an option available to the sisters. Maybe we should make it available for them.
That would be good, I think. I think add that on there. But what are the options for sisters?
I can tell you now if I check, but off the top of my mind is stuff like slim, skinny, and then the other ones on the other side as well. Average, normal, just, fair, stuff like that.
So, like when you say stuff like that, what are you talking about?
I'll check for you right now and I'll tell you. But give me a second.
Yeah, go on. It's like you're trying to hide it.
No, no. It's just it's a bit,
It's the kind of thing that is only on a need to know basis.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you're on Sunnah Match, you want to know what's the situation, you can find out.
So like if a brother, for example, wants someone a particular body shape.
Yeah, I mean, it's not okay. So the thing about
a particular degree of voluptuousness.
Yeah.
He'd be able to, based on what the sister said,
but
and how accurate she is, he'd be able to identify
at the same
that
time,
degree
it's
of
not
curviness.
It's not open. It's not like extremely vivid either. They're very general, generic selectors. Stuff like curvy, etc. Nobody really knows what that means.
So basically, there's different selections to try to kind of mention whatever body type it is that you're kind of looking into. And like we said, whatever you're looking for.
Yeah. You'll be able to find it there.
And you know what I find actually so beautiful? That there's no one set body type that is pleasing to all men for women and not for women to all men. Yeah. Some brothers really don't like, are not really attracted to someone who's quite slim. I know some sisters. I know some sisters feel such an insecurity
No, a lot
due
of them
to a
do.
lack of
A lot
not being
them do.
slim.
Yeah.
Like some brothers, like not some, a huge amount of brothers are really not into it,
Yeah.
and they really like sisters that are whatever their preference might be. You know what I'm saying? And it's not slim. Do you get me? And sometimes it's like you realize when you speak to brothers how there is actually no
Universal,
universal
like accepted single, like golden
body
standard.
type.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And for women also, you know what I'm saying? Like you'll see women who will tell you that, look, I'm attracted to a man who is like muscular and athletic, but then she'll marry a person who is, maybe stocky. You know what I'm saying? And it's because for women, attraction runs deeper than just the physical. Even though for men, they have quite a strong physical element, but it's just universal. So no one should feel insecure with regards to whatever.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's
somatotype
someone in there for everyone.
Yeah,
Someone in there for everyone.
alhamdulillah.
Beautiful. So
we're talking about today.
we're talking about to go to a place that you are celebrated, not tolerated.
What does that mean?
So so when we were talking about this earlier, it seems like it's the kind of place where, kind of situation where, let's say for example, there's a brother trying to marry a sister and the family are just not having it. They're like, look, we don't like you for whatever reason. It could be anything. It could be down to
Culture,
where
tribe,
you're from.
race.
Could be down to the place in the UK or the place in the
Social
world that you live in.
class.
Could be down to anything. It could be down even something down to, like, for example, it's something dumb like in Pakistani culture we have the caste system, like this old school way of you're from.
Do we
this kind
really
of
have?
people.
I know that's in India, but
No,
we have more.
We do.
Of
We
a,
have it. We have it.
Really?
Yeah.
We have, from what I've understood, we have like village,
Yeah.
place.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be honest with you.
No, the caste system is there, isn't it?
Is it? But is it?
they-
Like genuinely,
there are families still in the UK, 21st century, who still care about that.
no, I'm not denying that there's some like elements of it, but I'll be honest, I have no care to defend Pakistani culture for no reason.
No,
like
certainly,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. I'm genuinely I haven't really seen it to be as much of a common issue.
Yeah. No,
amongst
it's definitely not
Pakistanis
as much as a common issue
as, like,
in
for example,
other,
in
like,
other communities.
Yeah, no, I'll give for an example. In the Somali community, they have a very heavy tribal thing, like you're not from my tribe, etc. When in reality, they're all from the same place.
No, but I understand. Look, they have the tribal issue, right?
Yeah.
And Somalis, but they don't have caste issue.
Yeah, they don't have caste
But
issue.
I'm saying caste. I'm talking about caste.
Okay.
Because we like I caste is an issue, but economical status is an issue.
Okay.
Degrees is an issue.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
So there's always going to be some kind of like
some reason that they're not going to like you. There's
they're not
something
gonna like
there
you.
for them to
But
not
I'm
like
saying
you.
it's caste issue, like a common thing. I
It's
haven't
not
seen-
common, but it's still there. I mean, I've encountered it.
Really
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I don't know what did girls' dad ever turn you down because of cost?
Turn him down. That's not even.
What are you saying? Have you ever gone to a meeting with a girl? You never done it before.
He's never had a marriage meeting.
You never had a
before.
marriage meeting.
Never. He's gonna have his first one soon, inshallah. Though.
I'm gonna get Aman married, inshallah.
Love it.
I want to mention Aman's name so many times on the podcast.
Yeah.
Two of these girls are like, who
They're just like,
the
who's this
hell
guy?
is this?
Who's this?
Bruh?
This gold standard of a guy. We
Yeah.
need to know who he is. Yeah.
Come on. Whenever we do that reveal, just be ready.
Inshallah.
You've got like
Yeah.
maybe like 6 months to a year to go gym, get ripped, do all that,
Yeah.
memorize Quran, do all that. 6 months.
Make sure you got the haircut at the time.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
Sam's, get that Sam haircut again. Yeah, I just want people to just. I want them to know his name. Why did we mention him? What's the reason we mentioned
I'm
him?
not sure.
Marriage meeting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cost. Yeah.
Cost.
So I don't know. It might be an issue. I don't know. Guys, let me know below if you think.
Yeah. So the
But
point I'm
science
making
is cost
is,
issue.
people can deny you for whatever reason, and you don't want to be in a situation where you're trying to convince them that that's like not a big problem or something like that, because it's unfortunate. But the reality is, even if you do get through, there might be other roadblocks coming up in the future. Like it might be just a bit difficult for you to deal with that girl's family or anything like that.
Yeah.
And then you also have to be considerate of the fact that even if the girl, I mean, it's possible that you can meet someone who's totally not with their parents in everything, but then there is an element there of like tarbiyah that they've given her, even if it's bad, like they've given her this idea, this concept that these types of people not good, etc., etc. You have to be worried about.
Yeah,
that
but you know
kind
what?
of stuff.
I think it depends. If a girl has been assimilated within the community enough, within a diverse community enough, I don't think she will really have.
No.
There's always that chance.
Yeah.
But I think there's a chance that depending on what her upbringing is in the area that she's been brought up in, she might not have that same baggage that her parents have. But I do want to actually get this point across to the brothers today, which is, as you said and you put so eloquently, go where you're celebrated, not where you're
Tolerated.
not where you're tolerated.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like, and I say this to the sisters as well. If there's a guy who is just saying no, him or his family, or if there's a girl and her dad or whatever is saying no to you, my bro, act. They are missing out. For you to still go for that girl, knowing that her dad is as in, you've tried to make reasonable attempts. I'm not saying don't make reasonable attempts. You've tried, but they're still, and you're still holding on. You're still feeling sad. You're still trying. You're still hoping. Bro, what you've actually accepted subconsciously is that you're beneath them.
Yeah. Because you're always going to be fighting that uphill battle now.
Do you know why? Yeah. Because the fact that they said no to you is because they believe they're better than you. Call a spade a spade. Yeah, exactly. They believe, in most cases,
you are inferior to them.
That you're inferior to them. Yeah. You're not good enough for their daughter.
Yeah.
So you've accepted that, and like now you're like, please.
Yeah. Like,
okay, why are you doing it to yourself?
Yeah, probably.
Where you can go into a family that will throw a party.
Yeah, they'll raise you up like, he's the guy.
My daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's about perspective. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Like, you know, there's brothers I know that are really, really, really trying to marry, like, you know, and it's like they find a person and the dad says no, or the mum says no, or someone says no. Why? Because they're not from the same tribe or from the same ethnicity or the same this or the same that. And it's like, bro, don't stress, man. Don't stress. They're trying to flip it on you and make it 100%. Seem like they're better than you. But in reality, one of the wisdoms why Allah has maybe held you back from marrying this girl is because you're better than her. For example, Khadija radiallahu ta'ala anha, the scholars, they mention, you know, she had 2 marriages before the Prophet ﷺ.
Yeah.
And the marriage that lasted ultimately was the one with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Yeah.
So some people look at women who are widowed or divorced as if there's something wrong with them, as if they're broken. That why did your previous marriages not work out? Does that make sense? But they said this is incorrect because Khadija radiallahu ta'ala anha had 2 marriages before the Prophet alayhi salam.
Yeah.
And they were, and then ultimately she had the marriage with the Prophet alayhi salam. Does that make sense? Why was it that Allah Azza wa Jal separated her and took her away from those men prior? Not because there was something wrong with her, but rather there was something, but she was too good for those men.
Yeah.
Scholars said she was too good for those men.
Yeah.
So Allah Azza wa Jal took her away from those men until she was matched up with the man who was going to be the best, the man for her.
Yeah.
The man that she would be able to be paired with in terms of how great she is and how great this man is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I want brothers to understand that if you are being turned down, even it's been a decade. I know some brothers who've been trying to get married for a decade and it's just not working out. Either there's a lack of compatibility or the girl, her family members shut it down for whatever reason. Bro, I believe Allah knows best, but perhaps there's a sign you're too good for the girls that have come your way so far. Yeah. You're too good for them. And Allah Azza wa Jal is He wants you to wait to be paired up with the one that is for you. I mean, look, think about it. Khadija radiallahu ta'ala anha was 40 when she married the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. 40. So she waited years, decades.
You could say, like, for example, people might say, my whole life's gone by, my whole youth is gone, etc.
But the thing is, it will come. It will come. Does that make sense? Yeah. So don't give up. And the same for sisters. Like, don't worry. It's not working for you. Some sisters are 30, some are 35. Marriage meetings are stopping one by another. Like, it's like, you know what? Don't stress. You know why? Because it may be that you're too good for every single man that's come your way.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter how good you think they are. Sometimes you look at them and, look at how amazing the deen is. Look how good they are. They're so good looking. But you know what? Perhaps you're better. Perhaps you're better. Yeah. So go where you are celebrated.
Not where you're
because there's a guy who's going to throw a party that he married you.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a guy who's making dua for you every day.
Yeah.
There's a guy who's dying for you. Like, you're his perfect girl. And you will marry him one day, inshallah. And when you do marry him, it's going to be the best day of your life and his.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So don't chase after someone who you're asking to tolerate you. Rather go in the direction of someone who's going to throw a party when you walk through the door.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
I love it. Yeah, man, 100%. Because I feel like a lot of people, they're stuck in this mindset of we can always make it work, etc. But that's not really always the case.
You have to have some self-worth.
Yeah.
You have to have some self-worth. You have to
know when to let it go.
Yeah. Like, you only humiliate yourself before Allah. can't humiliate myself for another human being.
Yeah.
That too, what, for a relationship?
Yeah.
When there's
And it's not even for, sometimes it's not even for the girl, it's for like the family, like the parents and their expectation of you.
yeah, it's a joke.
That's all.
And the question is that you went through so much effort to get this man to allow you to marry his daughter, to get him to accept you. Did you go through that effort with Allah? I can't reason those things in my mind. May Allah protect me from this disease of ishq, wallahi, and humiliating yourself because of the opposite gender.
Yeah.
What I said, disease. And one time, I think you might have been in the class, one of our teachers was teaching this issue, and then he taught us about ishq, and he said, we seek refuge in Allah from ishq.
Yeah.
We seek refuge in Allah from that kind of love.
100%.
You know, ishq
It's
is like
blinding, innit? It's
obsession
it basically it's a reprioritization of the things that are important to you. So now all of a sudden, this girl or this guy will take precedence over other things that you normally wouldn't have compromised on.
And you know what's interesting is because you know when you get heartbroken because you invested too much in that person,
Yeah.
and then they let you down. See, heartbreak is about expectations.
Yeah.
If you look at heartbreak, that's ultimately down to expectations. If I took a glass vase, or for the Americans, vase, and Canadians, if I put a glass vase or vase at the edge of this table, and it smashes, who do I blame? Myself or the table?
The table. No, I mean, that obviously is your fault.
It's
But
my
I'm saying
fault.
the people, that's what they do, innit? They expect something.
Yeah,
from
they
the
blame the table. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm saying don't blame the table. You're an idiot because you placed something precious and fragile in a place where it was you had too much expectation for the table.
Yeah.
You thought the table was gonna hold the vase.
Yeah.
It's fragile. It will break. Do you understand? So the same way your heart is fragile, and what you're doing is you're giving your heart into the what to a human's hands,
Of course.
and you're expecting the human to hold your heart, but the heart is heavy.
Yeah.
It's burdensome. It has heavy expectations. So they're not going to be able to carry the weight of your heart and its expectations. And also what's going to happen is that when they drop it, it's going to shatter and smash to pieces. Do you understand? And when that happens, what will happen? Game over for you.
Yeah.
Do you understand? No,
It's
not
taking
game
a long
over.
time to like piece it all together.
Yeah,
again.
that's heartbreak.
Yeah.
And sometimes when your heart gets broken, it never heals.
Yeah.
There's like sometimes it can be that the cracks remain there forever. So that's why, you know, the way to solve this problem is what? Tawheed. Only give your heart to Allah.
Yeah.
Because only Allah is the one that will never break
Let
your
you
heart.
down. Yeah.
You'll never let you down.
You'll never be let down.
Like if heartbreak, as we said, is about expectations, expecting something from someone that can't deliver, then Allah is one that you can always expect
He
from.
always deliver. Yeah.
He always delivers, subhanahu wa ta'ala. كل من عليها فان.
Yeah, exactly.
Every single thing will perish
Yeah,
and be destroyed,
yeah.
except for the face of your Lord.
Sure.
In the middle of the night, you know, when I got married, I remember I told my wife, I said, "There's gonna be times at night when you're having a troubled night,
Yeah.
and you're gonna really want to wake me up and talk to me.
Yeah.
And when you do, and I might be half asleep, and I just kind of maybe
I'll be there like, oh, it's gonna be alright. Don't worry. I'll go back to sleep.
and you're not gonna get from me what you want." I said, "It's gonna break your heart. Just don't have that expectation.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night, turn to the one who's always there,
Yeah.
Allah." Do you understand? So the point is that people, they just fall deep into this love and they have these expectations, whatever have you. I mean, it's mad thing everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's a mad thing.
I mean, I can think of a couple people that definitely culprits of that right now.
It's a mad thing, bro.
Yeah.
It's a mad thing. So I was gonna say one thing I do want to mention is that if the relationship doesn't work out, there's a dua I would like people to make.
Go on.
And this is a dua that the Prophet ﷺ told to make when afflicted with tragedy and calamity. But it's got a beautiful context. Salamah radiallahu ta'ala anha was a companion of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. She had a husband called Abu Salamah. Salamah, Abu Salamah. Now, Abu Salamah radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he dies. So the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he instructs Salamah to make a dua. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Allahumma ajurni fi musibati wa akhlif li khayran minha. Indeed, we belong to Allah, and to Allah we return. Oh Allah, reward me for my affliction and give me something better than it in exchange for it. So Salamah said, I made this dua as the Prophet instructed me to do so. But I thought to myself, because the Prophet ﷺ said, whoever makes this dua will be rewarded for their calamity and they'll be given something in replace of that which they have lost.
Yeah.
So she said, when I made this dua, I thought to myself, who can I possibly get that's going to be better than my husband, Abu Salamah? Like, what a great man. And he was a righteous man.
Yeah.
Okay, Abu Salamah was a righteous Sahabi of the Prophet ﷺ. So she's thinking, who possibly could be better? Like, I've lost Abu Salamah. I'll make the dua because the Prophet taught me to make it. but who's any better than him? And then Allah facilitated that she was able to marry Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Yeah.
No matter how great Abu Salamah was,
Mm-hmm.
the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was greater.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know a lot of people, they think to themselves, bro, she was the one. I'm not gonna find anyone better than her.
Yeah.
Like this girl right here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna find anyone better than her.
Yeah.
Like let's say her name's Humaira or whatever. Like Humaira is the one.
Humaira.
You know, Humaira's the one.
Humaira was the one.
Yeah, she was the
She's
one.
gone.
She's gone now.
Gosh, what am I
I
gonna do?
missed out. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I'm never gonna get
Yeah.
anyone like her.
And you're not talking about like
Deen.
death, bro. You're talking about she's her family just didn't let you marry
They
her.
rejected
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Or she broke your heart. Whatever it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever that happened. And what happened? She didn't work out. And you think, you know, I'm not gonna get someone as good looking as her. I'm not gonna get someone as on Deen as her. I'm not gonna get
Yeah.
none of this. Do you understand? But then what happens? What happens?
That's it. You're gonna
Allah
find
brings you
somebody
someone
else,
better.
Yeah.
Allah can do it, akhi. You're telling me Allah Azza wa Jal doesn't have the ability
Mm-hmm.
to bring someone 1,000,000 times better than this girl that you lost?
Definitely.
Of course
Especially
he-
because that situation you're talking about is not one where they were married and somebody died or somebody got divorced. It's not that. This is where you barely know her.
Yeah, you barely
know her. Like you just about have seen her or you've spoken to her. You sort of got some.
You don't even know
some
Humaira.
standing. Humaira is just she's a mirage. She's just there. You're hoping for some sort of respite in the desert. She's just there.
Just a girl
In
at
the
your uni.
cases, you'll find something real.
She's
Inshallah.
just a sister in uni.
Yeah.
Does she wear hijab?
Allah Alam.
You don't even
Let's
know.
say in this situation she does.
She
Humaira
does.
wears hijab in this situation.
Let's say she was niqab.
Humaira is niqabi.
But you haven't even seen her face.
Damn right, exactly.
you stressed?
Exactly. All you know is she's the most practicing person. You're the most practicing person. You guys.
Is she the most practicing person?
At uni.
You don't know.
At uni.
You think that's what I'm saying. You have to say you think you lost. You think you lost Humaira.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And she was the most practicing person, but you don't know. Allah will give you something better.
Certainly.
The point here is that, you know, don't place your expectations in the hands of people that are not able to accommodate what your heart requires. Number two, make this dua when you lose out. Like I say to his brothers, listen, if this dad's not going to let you marry his daughter, make this dua.
Yeah.
Have some self-respect. Make this dua. Allah will give you someone better than her. Allah will give you someone better than him. Do you understand? This is a sick IGG, by the way. As in the concept of dua one. Do you understand? Just sounds of me chewing gum now.
Yeah.
I said what I want to say. Mic drop.
Mic drop. Yeah. Yeah, man. Especially because
Let me just drop the mic.
I don't know if that's a good idea. You know.
Okay.
So
So why did you do is drop it then?
isn't like just do this on the table.
So next question.
Go on.
Have you ever been turned down because of by a parent?
You don't even have to do the because of. No, I haven't.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I tell you something?
Go on.
No parent ever turned me down either, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Obviously, because before you get married, you have marriage meetings, isn't it?
Yeah.
My issue was never.
I don't know whether actually one of them maybe it's possible, but
No, that wasn't.
Nah.
That wasn't.
no.
That wasn't the parent trying to
doesn't
turn you
count.
down.
Yeah.
That wasn't the parent turning you down.
I mean,
The parents started to dislike you,
yeah.
but they didn't reject you.
No, okay, fine. Because there was no real consideration. It
Yeah.
was like I wasn't even really there to
Yeah.
properly get a yes or a no. I just
Yeah.
got the doors
Wait, what are you
closed
talking
situation.
about?
I'm talking about when I got a phone call and all sorts of madness was happening on the phone. I'm not going to say too much because I think the people who are involved will be able to suss it out. But
That was my thing. No, that wasn't really getting rejected.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't get
Yeah.
rejected. innit? That's just
Have you been rejected by a parent before because of like your culture, race, ethnicity, class, social system, sign? But you know why? Also, maybe I think because I didn't really like try to test the waters.
Yeah, like I wasn't there. I didn't.
No,
I
I'm
didn't
saying
really-
I'm talking about
Oh,
prior
as
to
in for
marriage.
you?
In terms of marriage
Oh.
meetings, like I
Okay.
never. It's not like I went for someone who was from a different.
Oh, what
tribe
you're saying is
or-
you didn't try it. You didn't set the stage for potentially uphill battle. You were just there like I'm just gonna pick the easy ones.
No, I wasn't really like. I wasn't trying to go out on my way to marry any
To ruffle the
particular
feathers.
race,
Oh,
ethnicity,
okay,
tribe.
gotcha. Yeah.
Like, you know, I like some people are like I want to be a bit exotic.
Oh, okay, wow.
I was just like, bro, as long
I
as
just want a nice girl. I don't really care where she's from.
yes, like, well, you know what I'm saying. So I guess maybe that's why. But you know, also like I know how to finesse the parents.
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah.
I don't have to have a conversation.
Yeah, slightly. I'll go give that to you. I don't know about it.
So
I think
alhamdulillah,
we'll leave that for another day, though, innit?
I
How to talk to the in-laws. That's another day, innit?
I just don't know how to. I don't know how that feels to be turned down. It's sad. It was a very good friend of mine.
Wait. So you're trying to tell me you've never been like in any way, shape, or form rejected for anything? Let's not just use women for example. Let's say like job interviews.
No, I'm not.
Or
No, I've been
stuff like
rejected
that.
by women.
Oh, okay.
This is where, yeah, obviously,
Okay.
like, look, let me be rude, you my bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been
I had my
rejected
fair
for
share of
job
being rejected.
interviews.
Everyone's been rejected. Everyone's been rejected. But you never tried. How can you say? How can you say?
You can't really say you haven't been rejected. Yeah.
You never been to a marriage
Yeah.
meeting everywhere.
I've never been.
Huh?
No one can ever say that. I can say that. I've never been rejected.
Yeah, but you haven't entered
No,
the
I
game.
can. I've never rejected.
No,
a marriage
exactly.
meeting.
That's I never
Yeah.
lost. I never lost the game, but you never played.
Yeah.
No, let me tell you. Shall I tell you a funny story?
Go on.
That I've never ever spoken about.
Go on.
Ever. This is so funny, yeah. So alhamdulillah, my rejection thing went really that high. I'd be real with you. Alhamdulillah. But yeah, let's be real, bro. Everyone. There's always someone that wants someone.
Wait, do you mean the rate? Like how many rejections you've received?
Alhamdulillah, I never really had look. I don't want to talk.
Loosely.
It's back in the day.
Okay.
It's, Jahiliyyah, whatnot. Even outside Jahiliyyah, like obviously you have many marriage meetings. I didn't really come across. Like I said, I never got to the parent stage and got rejected. But maybe before the parent stage, a girl might have been like, sorry, brother, you're not my type kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you a funny story, though. One time I got rejected. It is such a funny story. Actually, I don't know if I should mention this.
Humira is our go-to random name.
Huh?
That's our go-to.
Humira is our
name.
go-to random
Yeah.
name. From the rest,
For
from
sisters.
all podcasts,
Yeah, Humira.
Humira is the example.
She's
And for
back.
brothers,
I don't know. What do you want for brothers?
Hamdoon.
Hamdoon?
He's calling me at the wrong time. He's calling me at the wrong bloody time. Hamdoon is gonna be.
He's caught it now.
Hamdoon the Barwani.
Oh, goodness.
And Humira the Pakistani.
I love it.
Okay, good. Okay, it's interesting because you know what Humira means?
Go on.
The red one.
Oh, yeah, you told me about this the other day. Yeah.
The Prophet ﷺ used to call Aisha Humira. It was his nickname for her.
Wow. That's nice.
The red one. Okay, so let me tell you the story, yeah? It's a funny story. So, I come to uni now.
Okay.
And I just started practicing.
Okay.
I left behind Jahiliyyah. I left behind all the girls in Jahiliyyah.
Did you do a clean cut? Because not everybody does a clean cut. Oh, okay, good.
Clean cut,
So-
like razor
But
cut.
did you make it clear to them
Deep
that
shave.
it's because I'm practicing now, so I'm not going to talk to you? Or did you just like
I just
ghost?
cut.
Oh, okay.
I just, haram, just cut.
Oh, okay. Good.
Deleted all of them one day.
Wow.
Blocked them, everything disappeared off social media.
It's like that
everything.
brother who you told me you grabbed his phone and he just deleted all the girls off his phone one day.
Yeah.
Going back a few years ago.
Yes,
now.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So I try not to give advice that I don't take myself,
Okay, good.
generally speaking. Of course, sometimes, we slip up on our own advice.
Mhm.
Not women, alhamdulillah.
Mhm.
Allah protect me from that
Mhm.
madness.
Ameen.
Anyway, so
Of
there was a
course.
brother that I started practicing uni. His name was, I don't know if you want me to mention his name. I'll
Don't
mention his
mention-
name.
don't
He's my
mention
boy.
his
Oh,
name.
he's my boy. He
He's a
won't
boy
mind.
now, yeah?
He's always
Okay.
been my boy.
Oh,
bro.
okay. Go on.
Mabs, his name's Mabs.
Okay.
So me and Mabs start practicing together.
Okay.
And we're both, after we've gone through the whole detox stage
Mhm.
and we've gotten over the past, heartbreaks, problems, this, that, madnesses, how do we make money that is halal? We've gone through it and we're on deen now. I think it must took us, a long while to do it. Then we're like, bro, let's find ourselves a practicing girl.
Mhm.
So we're at uni and where we come from, both of us, because he was from South and I was from Southwest / West. Southwest. So where we lived, there were not many practicing people. Do you know what I'm saying? And I know there's places like Tooting and whatnot. We're not from those areas where there was practicing Muslims. So I didn't come across girls in abaya, jilbab.
Oh, wow.
So it was
Likewise, but yeah.
like we were in a place where everyone's non-practicing. They didn't even come across Muslim girls. So we come to uni now and we're like, wow.
They got eye sock.
They got ISOC.
Yeah.
They got ISOC. So, I was thinking, let's get married.
Mhm,
Like it was that simple.
It makes sense now. Like
So it was literally like,
the pool is there. We just have to.
so literally,
Yeah.
look what happened now. The day, like it was literally almost the day or the day after we made this decision. There was a sister that he saw walking in on the campus, and he was like, "She's the one."
Yeah.
And then there was a sister that I saw walking on the campus, and I was
You were
like,
she's the one.
"She's the one."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're like, "Let's do this thing halal."
Mhm.
So we basically orchestrated it through ISOC and the Muslims within the thing, that there would be a sister that will go and approach that girl on our
Yeah.
behalf, because we're not going to go to her.
Yeah.
So put his story to one side. Let me tell you my story.
Okay.
So obviously, like I said, free mixing was another way, but you go, you can go, if someone wants to try this, go to your head brother in your ISOC, tell him to get in touch with the head sister to pass the message. So we sent out a sister through whatever process to go speak to the sister.
Mm-hmm.
So this sister was not Pakistani.
Okay, wow.
So this was my
first exotic day.
No, it wasn't my first exotic day, but it was me going back to trying to.
Oh, okay. You're
was
trying to say you were like it was on now. Now it's time.
Yeah.
You need to play this game now.
I was like, I don't care if she's not Pakistani. I don't care what she is.
Okay.
And it was like, also, it's always nice to experiment outside of your own. Not experiment. That's a bad word, but
definitely experiment.
Is that a bad word?
Yeah, because it makes it sound like you're just there for a result and then you're out.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean like that. Yeah, I didn't mean like that. I mean like it's always nice. To,
what you mean is
venture
try
outside.
nice things.
Take
try
adventure.
new things. Okay.
Yeah, try new things.
Okay,
yeah, it's always try new things. But so check what happened. Yeah. So now we send the sister out, and I'm not gonna lie. I was known on campus. I'm just always that loud guy. I'm always loud. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was bait on campus. Like, I was loud. Just imagine me now in Dawah.
Just like that.
I've always been a singer. Everyone knew me. Like, you did not know who I was. You know what I'm saying? And we used to always come in nice clothes, fresh, sunglasses, crepes, fresh. You know, like, it was bait. So in my mind, I was thinking, yeah, of course, she's gonna be down.
Easy.
She's gonna be down.
Of course she's gonna be
Why
down. Wouldn't she like me?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Why
like,
not?
Astaghfirullah. So anyway, the sister come back now with an email address.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So obviously what you do is you contact the sister and you like her welly or whatever will be CC'd or her, in the conversation with Fred. So the sister must have said to the sister who we sent out, like there was a chance that she might consider it. So now look what happened. I 100% believe that she was down for it.
Yeah.
Like when the sister went there, I believe she was down for it.
Okay.
I believe she was down for it.
Okay.
That's why she gave the contact.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we could initiate with her Wali and whatnot.
Of course.
So why else would you give the contact if you want me down?
Yeah, you would have said no straight in there.
Or am I just making myself good right now?
I mean, you might be. Depends what the next part of the story is.
Listen to the story. So now, basically, send an email over.
Okay.
It was one of them sad, like, one of them, how we look at some brothers as neat, like, I look, your deen just amazed me, and I'm, them kind of kalam, like romantic kind of things. So I must have sent them kind of message like Allah barik and da-da-da, and I think it would be nice to maybe look into each other for marriage and whatnot and so on and so forth. So I got that somewhat of like a positive message. So kind of like I'll think about it kind of thing.
Yeah.
So obviously girls, then they go off and they start what? They start thinking, right?
Yeah.
So, but this is fun. This is like 12 years ago. I'm talking back. I was a child. It's like 11 years ago, bro.
So you're 19.
20.
Wow.
So now a couple of days go by, I don't hear back from the sister.
Okay. So you're there like sweating, thinking, what's
going
to happen?
I was there like, bro, I'm down. I had so much conviction that
you were
this
there
was
like,
it.
Yeah.
That it's not stress. Do you know what I'm saying? Now we're in the computer labs.
Okay.
She's there.
Oh, great.
She's there. Do you understand? She's where?
Dangerous.
She's
there.
She's there. No, in fact,
Yeah.
it was like this. I'm on the computer labs here.
Mm-hmm.
She's on the other side.
Oh, wow.
Literally, I remember it was right on the
She
side.
was just typing away. You were typing away.
So as she's there, and I come and I sit here. My friend, Mabs, he goes to me, bro, do you know she's there?
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Whoa.
No, that's mad.
Yeah.
No. I think, is this qadr? So then I said to myself, you know what? Let me fire away another email.
Wow, it's so funny. The qadr thing is, I love that. I love
People
that.
stretch
That
it
is
so high.
the most wishful thinking. But oh my god, it must be, qadrullah. She's just there. It's written for us.
Maybe the qadr brought me there so I could get shut down straight
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
Like,
So you could just learn quickly. You just keep moving.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm there. So I thought, let me fire away another email.
Yeah.
I'm like, does she know me? He's thinking, bro, like you come in, like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. When I say I'm just a loud guy, when I come in, it was like, it's this guy again.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
So I'm there now. She's there. So I send a message. But I don't want anyone to think I'm encouraging free mixing or anything like that. I'm being very conscious to kind of put things and say where he has to be in the email, send the sister.
Of course,
I
of
didn't
course, of course.
intentionally go to sit there because that would be
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
into fitna. I don't want to stretch this and start doing it at uni. So,
No,
now
of
man
course
sat in
not.
front
No,
of
no,
the
no,
girl
no, no.
at her computer.
What you're trying to say is that you've learnt from then.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
So anyway, so I'm saying I'm sitting and I sent an email now. So I'm like, so what's up?
Yeah.
Basically, I didn't say so what about.
Give me an update.
Yeah, update kind of thing. So brother, I thought about it and I don't think I'm ready for marriage. You know that she let me down nicely.
She let you down.
She let me down nicely.
Nice.
So I must have sent one other email, kind of like trying, and like I said, bro, I got self-respect in it.
Yeah.
Like when you're not about it,
Yeah.
I'm not about it.
Yeah.
So she must have what?
She was there like, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Clean cut.
Clean cut, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
then one of my friends from school. Look, I don't know how this happened. One of my friends who used to come to my school, and this sister was from South, by the way. And one of my friends who's from school, who used to go to school with me in West, was also from South.
Okay.
Comes to me and said, bro, you're so funny. You're trying to marry this girl.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was
yeah. I was like, yeah. I was like, how do you know?
Yeah.
How do you know
Yeah,
about this
like
girl?
what-
How
what-
do you know
What on
about
earth just happened here?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes to me, bro, you're so funny. There's a backstory now.
Okay, go on.
This friend of mine actually hooked me up with another sister.
Okay.
As in gave me the sister's
Yeah,
brother's
yeah,
details.
Of course.
It was
Yeah,
all,
it's
it was
like
all correct.
a referral.
It was
Yeah,
all
referred
correct.
me over, yeah.
It was all correct.
Yeah.
And that particular sister, it didn't work out with her.
Okay.
Didn't feel like there was a compatibility.
Okay.
But I think maybe that sister was quite wanting for it to go ahead.
Yeah.
But qadar Allah, it didn't work out.
Okay.
Her and her were friends.
Oh God.
They were friends.
Oh, that is that. Oh, mate, I don't know.
So I said to myself, she must have wanted to marry
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
But
But then she
went
found out.
back
that-
and it's like, oh,
yeah.
my friend wanted to marry
Yeah.
him and it didn't work out.
Okay, you know the sister who you just mentioned a second ago, that guy, referred you over to. Was she like heartbroken when it didn't work out? Was
I
she
think
like
so, yeah.
upset?
I think she
See,
was
that's
quite- I
that's
think-
deep in it. Because she must have been there like, no, he broke my heart. He's a player.
No,
Like,
no,
all
no,
sorts
it
of
wasn't
stuff.
no
Oh,
player
she didn't do
thing.
that? She
No,
didn't do
no,
that?
it couldn't have been player.
No,
It
I'm
was
saying,
so
did she
correct.
say that about you?
No,
'Cause
I
it's
don't
different,
think so.
innit?
I think it was just
Okay.
like, there was no player. Abadan, no one can
Okay.
put that on me.
Okay.
No player kind of thing. No one can ever put that on me.
I know about
Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen.
Hold on, back. Amazing.
Yeah, no, none of that. But it was just, I think she wanted it to work out. But it's just qadar Allah, I just didn't feel that compatibility. It was a good sister, Allah,
Yeah.
but I just felt that compatibility. And it's kind of like, imagine he's trying to marry a girl like Humira, for example, and what happens? And what happens? And what
Yeah.
happens?
What happens?
You end up, she likes you.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do?
Well, now I just have to let go. Like, if
Yeah,
he
'cause it's
wanted
your
to marry-
brethren.
Yeah,
Your
she
brethren.
I'm on like her. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's,
I'm gonna have to say.
So
Humira,
I
assalamu
was
alaikum.
Hamdoon basically. to
Okay. Acha.
So now look what happens. Look what happens.
Wow.
Look what happens. Look what happens. Look what
Then?
happens. The story doesn't stop here.
Okay.
The story gets deep. Are you ready for the story? The story gets deep.
Go on.
So now years pass. And I get married.
Oh no. Oh no.
Now I'm married.
Did you get some? Like obviously we don't do this.
No,
We're
no,
not
no.
Christian, but like in the Christian situation, speak now or forever hold your peace, and then
No.
someone comes barging in
No,
like,
no. So I'm married now. I forgot about this sister. I'm
Yeah.
talking about the one I wanted to marry from uni.
Yeah.
I forgot about her.
Okay.
I
Can we give her a pseudonym? Like,
You can call her Humira as well if you want.
no, like, come on, that's getting confusing now,
Okay.
isn't it? Let's just.
Sister X.
No, okay. How about this? Where was she from? Because she wasn't Pakistani, right? So where was she
Yeah.
from? Where was she from?
She's long.
Okay, is that too much? Is that too much info?
No, just do you think is it appropriate to mention?
I mean, yeah, it can't be that deep because nobody knows who she is.
She's North African.
Okay, so the North African sister. Let's call it that then. North African sister. Okay.
Yeah, so she was North African.
So after you got married, the North African sister, I'm assuming she came back.
No, she didn't come back.
Oh, okay. Then what happened?
Listen, it's so funny.
Okay.
So now, I'm down, man.
Okay. Oh, now you've turned up on the scene.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Back then, I was just the brother who come
brother
on
from
Dean at
uni.
uni.
The brother from uni.
We got into a few scraps in
Yeah,
uni.
that was it.
Like, it was just that gas you
Then-
with the sunglasses.
And now you're down, man.
Now I'm
Down, man.
down, man. So I must have got invited to one spot in East London to do a talk.
Okay.
And I don't even talk and I'm speaking and da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da. I'm like, 1 second, is that her?
Oh, she turned up at a talk.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
So maybe the rest was just what I imagined it in my mind.
Okay.
But I was just sitting there thinking, I bet you said yes. I bet you wish you said yes. I bet you wish you said yes now. But there's no chance, sister. Once it's gone, it's gone.
No.
Once it's gone, it's gone. You know what I mean? So, no, I don't know if she was still into me, but I made myself feel better by just saying, I bet.
Oh,
I went back. I think I must have linked up good. And I said, bro, let me tell you what happened.
Yeah.
I bet she wishes she said yes now. You know what I mean? But that didn't work out.
You were there like, good. I'm nobody's plan B. Either you choose me or you lose me. I got that from somewhere. That's not mine, but yeah, it's dope.
It's yours now.
What do you mean?
Choose me or lose me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yours.
Okay.
The same way that
I'll
go
steal
what you're
it.
celebrating, not what you're tolerating, is not mine either, but I took it.
Where did you get it from, by the way? I'm just curious.
Ooh.
Do you want to just say
The
it?
Ikhwani days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was from... No, I thought it was from your dad.
No.
Because I heard him say it as well.
No,
To that brother.
I must have said it to him as well.
No. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, try.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The point is, brothers, I could tell you bare story with that, bro. There's bare like that could just come back.
So the point of that is you were there like,
No,
look,
no,
it wasn't working out. You were there like, look, it wasn't working out, so you just kept it moving.
I kept it
You
moving,
weren't
bro.
there like, oh, sister, but I love you and all that.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Now, I give an example in Jahiliyyah, yeah?
You weren't
I'll
there,
give an
like,
example in
to your head
Jahiliyyah.
sister, just ask her
I'll give
again,
an
please.
example in Jahiliyyah, yeah? Obviously, it's not-
Give her this love letter that I wrote for her. Give her these flowers that I got for her.
What you what?
No, that I'll come on, bro. It never have to be.
I'm
That's
saying-
what
I'm
brothers imagine they can do. In it, everyone believes in like grand gestures. They can just do something.
They could do something, she's gonna come back.
She's gonna just love him, and he's gonna turn up outside her house and throw little stones at her window and be there like, "Yo, babes," and she's gonna be
Exactly.
like, "Oh my god, this is what I was waiting for. For
Exactly.
you to borderline break my window. That's what I was waiting for. I love you now."
Because in Jahiliyyah, before I start practicing, and I'm only mentioning this so the brothers can learn a lesson, not to kind of expose my sin or to like glorify the sin. But there was a girl that I wanted to marry. I always, even in Jahiliyyah, like alhamdulillah, I always mention this because I feel like Allah has already protected me. I never drank alcohol. I never took no drugs. I never smoked no cigarettes. Alhamdulillah, Allah protected me from zina. You know, if I was speaking to a girl, even though it was haram, I wanted to marry her. I wanted to proper. So it was this girl.
So there was no just a ting. There was no she's just a link. There was none of that stuff.
Alhamdulillah, never, ever. No,
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protected you.
So I always had the mindset of, I want to marry this girl.
Yeah.
So this particular sister now, I wanted to marry her. It was like 2 years now. Do you understand? So she started taking liberties though.
Okay.
So she had this thing of when I'm 18, I want to go try out the club. Now I'm not practicing.
Yeah.
I make music and I'm not a good guy. I'm not a practicing guy. But I had some morals that, but my girl's not going to go to a club.
Yeah, like,
are you mad?
what's going on?
Yeah, my girl's not going to go to a club.
And
Like, as in, and she's
I'm not going. She's not
she
going.
can go, but she's not my girl no.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like I never been to a club.
Yeah.
I know what the Mandem do at parties and raves. So
Yeah.
but it's not gonna happen. So when she hit 18, it was like
It was
no,
an ultimatum.
No, I was like, if you go, I go.
That's it. Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So obviously, she really liked me
Yeah.
and wanted to marry me and was like, I mean, it's not a hard decision, club or the guy. I'm gonna pick the guy over the club. But you know what it is? It's sad that filthy disease always stayed inside of her. When she hit 19 for her 19th birthday, she actually went.
Oh, okay.
Now,
were you guys still in contact?
yeah, no, I'm saying we're still
Okay.
together kind of thing. So
Okay.
she told me a week before, so look, I'm going to go to the club for my 19th birthday. I was like, I'm not, I'm a different kind of guy. I'm not going to persuade you. I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to plead. I was like, look, if you go, it's over.
Yeah.
There's no, I'm not, it's over. And when it's over, it's over. Like when I'm gone, I'm gone. Do you understand? So I'm trying to say this to the brothers so they can maybe have some self-respect for themselves.
Yeah, like don't look back kind of thing.
So she must have thought, oh, come on, like, he's not going to throw 2 years down. I met her dad, her mum. I was part of the fam. Do you understand? I was supposed to marry her. The only difference was I was not practicing, she was not practicing, but I was supposed to marry the girl, so I was betrothed to her. So it's like
you had that like.
I was in the family. Like, I knew the family. It was mad.
Yeah.
So now she was like, she must have thought I was bluffing.
Okay. So she went.
She went to the club.
Oh, great. Then you were there like, goodbye.
The night she went to the club, I cut it off.
Goodbye.
Never. It's from that day, it's been gone. Do you understand? Now pay attention. It's funny. Maybe in another podcast I'll talk about how I cut it off because I was so intent on cutting it off that I never wanted to hear from her
we need
ever
to do
again.
an episode on how to break up with haram relationships.
Oh, that's a
how
good
to
one.
get up.
That's
how
a good
to
one.
get out
That's
of
a
that
good one.
situation.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I think maybe we could make that next one. But what I did was so extreme.
Oh, is this the one?
This is the one.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Like, because I was like, I just don't want to hear from her again.
Yeah.
I just don't want to hear from her again.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? So,
no holds barred,
yeah.
under no circumstances.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm pulling out all the stops.
so I severed it so bad.
Yeah.
It's like she could never even talk to me after
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Even if you see me on road, even if I become a flipping president, you can never talk to me ever again.
so it was over. Do you
Yeah.
understand? And I know for her, I don't think she believed it. The first day, second, third day, a week, and I went.
Yeah.
And I never messaged her back. Now pay attention. She tried to play a game with me,
What?
which was
She holly you back.
nah.
Okay.
He's gone, ban him.
Oh.
She went to the club. She started doing her thing. So now look what she did. She started going partying, getting drunk. Like I'm saying, she let loose.
Yeah.
Look what she does. She messages me. No, she calls me. Okay. I pick up. Unknown number, private number. I think I must have changed my number. I didn't recognize her number. Oh, I changed my phone. I didn't have a number saved. She still had I had the same number, but I had a new phone. Number wasn't saved in there. It wasn't like nowadays, your numbers automatically save, and like iPhone lets you know who everyone's not. iPhone lets you know. I think it's this guy before you even save the number.
Oh, okay.
You know how it says?
Yeah.
What does it say?
It says maybe.
Maybe.
It says maybe
Yeah. Back in our day, it wasn't like that.
Yeah. It's like you delete the number and that's it, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
No, these days it's not like that.
Yeah.
You can always,
So
even if someone's number's deleted, you can still find them
she
somehow.
called me and she said,
Go on.
she called me and she says to me, last night I got so drunk on a party. I was with a boy on a sofa. We almost had SCX in front of everyone.
Oh.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Obviously, it upset me.
Yeah,
I
that's
just locked off the phone. I said,
Yeah, safe.
get away from me, dirty girl.
Yeah.
Bro, 3-4 months later, I started getting the messages.
Oh, okay.
I had a dream. We had a
Oh,
house.
I had a dream. I had a dream
That's
about
what
you.
you- yeah.
That's the number one. No.
Yeah.
It's not I had a dream like that. It's I had a dream about you.
Yeah. No, we were married. We had a kid. We were in this beautiful house in the garden.
It's so funny how nobody really changes. They still do that.
Bro, messages come after. Sorry, Afwan. These messages came a year later.
A year later, wow.
Not
She
3
really
months
gave
later.
it some time.
A year later. Maybe with the next podcast we could do about how to handle, because she done mad stuff to me after
How
that.
to handle things that come back.
She done mad stuff to me after that.
Oh, you mean as in?
She really tried to hurt me. When
Okay.
when I say she fought Bandit's guy, let me show
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Like, as in, she did it for a whole year.
Okay. Oh, she was doing her thing for a year.
Do you understand?
That's mad.
Do you understand? So
She was 20 years old and
but
she
you
was
see-
like, I'm depressed. I need it
right,
wrong
you
back in my
see-
life.
But I'm saying, it plays with a man's mind.
Yeah.
You see, for me, the whole time, I said to myself, yeah, it's upsetting,
Yeah.
but when I'm gone, I'm gone.
Safe. Yeah.
And I remember the brother who gave me Dawah used to say to me something. I'm actually going to do an MXV podcast with him. His name's Abu Laith.
Okay.
He's coming to record it tomorrow, inshallah. The
Okay.
brother who gave Dawah to Dawah, man.
Yeah. That's.
So I remember he says, you say something, he says, say, bro, this girl's going to come back.
Yeah.
Begging for you. She's going to come to you with the niqab on. He
Yeah.
said, trust me, it's going to happen. She didn't come with the niqab on, but she tried to get me back.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when a brother will fail because he's got feelings.
Yeah,
Understand,
of
bro?
course.
I said, when she come back, bro, I said, listen,
Also, because a lot of
keep
people
stepping.
they don't really
keep a stepping,
like
sister. Keep
they don't
stepping.
really come to terms with how they feel, so they just sort of shift it to the side and get distracted by other things.
Yeah.
So when she does come back, it just all comes
Let's
back
just say
together.
she got distracted.
You have to
by
process those
clubbing,
emotions and get
alcohol,
rid of them.
Men, she tried for like a year,
Yeah.
and when it finally hit her, and she kept stepping, bro. And can I tell you something? I'm so grateful to Allah. Like, imagine me trying. Imagine like a lot of brothers, a girl would do something like that. Like she'll go to a guy one night, she'll go to a club with the girls. And then he'll still stick around with it. She'll do something mad and he'll still tolerate. But I'm saying, imagine, bro, yeah, that I actually tried to make it work with her. I'll be staying with a girl that had the ability inside of her to, within a heartbeat, jump on top of another guy in a sofa in a club when everyone's watching, drinking alcohol, getting drunk, about to sleep with each other.
Yeah.
Like, Allah exposed who she really was to me.
Yeah.
And I would have never,
that's a good point.
never known that unless I said, you know what, keep it stepping, darling.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't say darling, but I'm saying, I just keep it stepping.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
As in, what you're trying to say is that restriction doesn't show you who people really are.
Yeah, you know
They
what I'm
sort of
saying?
have to
Sometimes
have
you got to
leeway
walk
do
away.
what they
And
want.
I'm saying walk away knowing that there's khair in it, and then
Yeah.
Allah will actually sometimes show you the khair.
Yeah.
Like, wow, I was about that girl, I was going to marry her, and
Yeah.
she's going to be the mother of my kids.
Yeah. Basically, you know what a lot of people do? This story is not uncommon in it. There's a lot of people who come into this situation where there was just something that was done that's completely unforgivable, and I'm out. Yeah. And then they scheme that, whether they're guys or girls, they scheme their way back in somehow later in it. And what they do is they leave anticipating that. But not only is that not going to happen, like not every time is it going to happen, but the other thing is you should leave with your back turned, don't look back. That's the end. Goodbye.
That's it.
See you later. Like so much so, in fact, that you should try and make yourself as unreachable as possible. Like you should block a number, delete all your friends, all that stuff. Like
And
no
just
association
that.
with anyone.
There's one angle which is the self-respect angle, but
Yeah.
there's another angle which is, bro, you're going to fall back into sin.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to fall back into sin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know the last I ever heard from this girl?
Go on.
So then after that, years passed,
Mm-hmm.
and I became down, man.
Okay.
And there was a couple times she liked my posts on Facebook.
Ooh.
And I remember the last time she liked my post on Facebook, it was before I got married, actually.
Okay.
And then she disappeared. Never got a like. Never got a share, comment, message, nothing. La tasma'u illa hamsa. I don't know what the hell she's on.
Wow.
And not in a rude way.
You don't want to get.
I don't care.
No, good.
Like,
I understand what you're trying to say.
I hope good for her.
That's where the story ended. Is what you're trying to say.
Yeah. I hope good for her. I hope she's on Deen now.
Yeah.
I hope she's married. I hope she got youths. Not my beef. What I know is that whatever happens, good for me. So the point I'm making is that sometimes when it don't work out with the one you
just
want to
know,
marry,
just to keep moving.
keep stepping, bro.
Yeah.
Keep stepping. Step ahead.
That's actually a really good, important lesson
Yeah.
because a lot of people, I think, fall into the pitfalls of that.
One thing I'm really conscious about, I don't really do because I don't like to talk about my jahiliyyah. But the thing is, I really understand relationships and men and women interactions. Obviously, I was quite an extroverted kind of guy. Like I said, alhamdulillah, Allah has protected me from a lot of filthy sins. And my interaction was mostly just, like I said, just interaction. You know what I'm saying? But maybe we can go for a podcast where I can just share some advice based on some of the things that I learned and that I've seen.
Yeah.
Even during my time in Jahiliyyah. Because one thing it benefited me in Jahiliyyah. The thing is, I'd have to use examples of things that I've been through to explain.
Okay.
Because it just...
But can you not give...
وَبِالْمِثَالِ يَتَّضِحُ الْمَقَالُ. With an example, the matter becomes clear.
That's true, but can you not make the examples anonymous? So you can say there was a brother. You don't. That's not you. You're not saying it was me. You can say there was a brother.
I don't think it's... No, it wouldn't in this particular situation be haram because I'm not glorifying it.
Yeah.
I'm not mentioning...
Justifying it.
What I'm going to mention is that there was me an interaction with a particular female.
Yeah.
And this transpired and here's what I know takes place.
Yeah.
One of them ones, but
No, I think that's a really important.
But I just don't feel
one,
comfortable. Maybe.
Okay,
maybe
no.
you can convince
I think
me.
we'll definitely do it.
Maybe you can convince me.
Basically, it's relating to Sunnah Match and also in general, there's a lot of people who are currently right now in a relationship of some kind, whether it's, active, we're together, or whether it's, we want to get married, or it could be any, it's on a spectrum, innit? It's not just they are or they are not. There's a spectrum of possibilities here, innit? And I think there's definitely a way or something that needs to be discussed about how to get out of a situation like that or how to make the best of a bad situation, whatever it is. I think we should definitely have that.
I'm with you, man. So we're saying plug Sunnah Match, Shad. This is what the whole podcast is about.
Sunnah Match is our marriage making service where we got brothers, we got sisters, they got profiles and they can request one another. And Sunnah Match is great, man. We got loads of people right now on the thing. The last time it was because the last time we spoke and you were there, like there was a sister and she was like, there's hardly any profiles. That was because we just had a new website installed.
Yeah.
Like, we just had it brought in. So there was a lot of people trying to come over from the previous system that we had before. And now a lot of them have come over. There's still a lot that need to come over as well. But now there's a lot more variety. There's a lot of people that they can take a look at, check out, etc. So yeah, definitely. If they're not on it, they should. And we also got a
So what you're saying
coupon
is
as well.
we've got loads of hamdoons.
We got loads
and
of
loads of
Hamdans,
Humayras.
We got loads of Humayras. Yeah. I don't know how that brother's gonna feel about that, but
He called me at the wrong time.
it's his fault.
You called me at the wrong time.
Yeah. And solid. There's been a lot of interaction between people. You know what I'm gonna make? I'm probably gonna make a like a little dashboard that could show us how many requests have taken place, how many acceptances have taken place, how many declines have taken place.
Yeah, why don't you do
etc.
that?
That's a good idea. Yeah.
I mean, our acceptance rate is quite good.
As in between the brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't actually know what the rate is now because the website is obviously taken over. So
So now there's different calculations.
yeah,
we
now
need.
I'm gonna have to
But
set it up in a way.
before the website.
Before they were solid, yeah. There was a lot of it. I think it's because a lot of people are quite open to the possibilities. They're not all closed off.
But some are really close.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely gonna get those disagreeable people, but
I think we should do a podcast on that topic as well.
as in
Being closed off.
having your like
Right there.
having your what should I call it? Not standards exactly. But
No, your like conditions.
your
being so tough.
expectations.
Anyway,
so
guys,
tough.
you lot just sign up to you guys just sign up to Sunnah Match, yeah?
Sign up to
Just go
Sunnah Match.
Go to Sunnah Match link below.
Inshallah.
I just realised I'm dressed as such a tramp today. I'm wearing my sleep thobe. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Thanks for watching to the end. We really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to sign up to Sunnah Match, if you're watching on Instagram, the link should be in the bio. And if you're watching on YouTube, the link should be in the description. And wherever else you're watching this, there should be a link somewhere. Just click around and you should find it. The right one in the right way.